Hey y'all, hey, welcome to another video. It's your girl T. In today's video, we are going to be making a beginner-friendly rhinestone template. Disregard my hair, y'all, because I took my braids out, I combed it out. But anyway, getting ready to relock it. So anyway, that's neither here nor there. But if you are new here, thank you for stopping by my channel. Please consider checking out all of the other content on my channel. And for my returning subscribers, welcome back, welcome back. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. I'm going to go to present, share screen, entire screen, share, and silhouette. Where are you? All right, so you want to make sure that you have the silhouette, at least the business edition, to be able to have access to the rhinestone feature. It is loading. Okay. I'll take you guys out of the tunnel in just a second. All right, StreamYard, where are you? Okay, here's our StreamYard. We're going to open StreamYard up. I'm going to close out all of that. Now, the first thing you want to do when making a template is you want to choose a single line font, okay? Generally sketch fonts. So the one that I'm going to use today is, I'll use Impact because it's, fairly easy. And we're going to come over here to this text box. We're going to come over here and we're going to type out the word blessed, okay? We're going to size this to the size that you want. I'm going to come over here to the fourth icon. No, I'm sorry. That's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I was correct. Y'all, I can't count today. I'm tired. 1, 2, 3, 4. The fourth panel, okay? And we're going to pick a color. We're going to then go to the fifth icon on the right-hand side, which is the line style panel. Click the second one and click the no fill, okay? And it removes that red line. So now what I want to do is I want to click on object, and then I want to go back over to edit, and I want to hit select all. Then I want to come back to object and I want to hit ungroup. This shows you the actual size, okay? So now you want to come back and group these together. And if you want to resize them now. All right, I think 10 inches should be fairly good, okay? So now what I want to do is create an outline for this, okay? Now, there's two different ways you can do it. I'm going to duplicate this word, okay? And go to my rhinestone panel and hit the outline button. Now, I'm going to change the sizing on this to 0.013. See how that got more defined? But it looks cleaner in SS6. Now, there's different size rhinestones. I think they go all the way up to like size 48. So SS3 to size 48, but the most common sizes in rhinestone templates are going to be 6SS and 10SS, okay? So the way I duplicated the word and changed it is one way. The second way you can do this is you can go to your offset panel, which looks like 2 stars, okay? Click on it. And I'm going to hit offset. I'm going to make my offset be 0.125. And I'm going to do the rounded corners. Or do I want sharp corners? No. Definitely the rounded corners, but I see that I have some things touching. So I'm going to decrease so I don't have anything touching here. Let me bring this in some for you, okay? Let me bring this in for you. Did this not group? Okay, there we go. So we had some things. Let me go ahead and put a color around the offset. So hopefully you'll be able to see it, okay? So now you can see we don't have anything touching where that green is because that's our offset. Then you want to come at the object and you want to group your offset, okay? Now, with the offset still selected, and you know it's still selected because of the green up here in the left-hand corner. All right, you're going to go back to your rhinestone panel and you would turn that into your, what's the word I'm looking for? You would turn that into your outline. And as you can see right here, some is touching. So you got some here touching, some here touching. And then I'm going to click on the inside of this, okay? And that's my purple layer. Now, I like that green layer, but that's going to be a lot of work. And I may not even keep an outline. I just literally want to see. Hold on. Let's bring this. We're going to align this behind, okay? Whoops. Excuse me, arrange and send to the back. And that's dead on. But what you want to do with this one, I'm going to arrange this one and I'm going to send it to the back. I'm going to click on this one and arrange it and bring it to the front. Okay. So that does fit, but let me change the color on this so we can see. Well, let me change the color. There we go. So we changed the color on that, and then you would bring this on the inside. So it fits, but it's going to be work, okay? But what I want to focus on, that's just showing you how you can do an outline. I'm going to scratch the outline because I don't want to confuse you as a beginner. I just wanted to show you that that was a way that you could do it. So here we are. Back to our word blessed. And I'm going to make this in 6SS, okay? I've changed my spacing to 0.013, but as a beginner, don't do that because that's going to be too tight for you, okay? It may or may not be. I want to bring this a little under 10 inches before I resize. I mean, before I make it rhinestones. I think that's going to be good right there, okay? So now we're back in our rhinestone panel. Now what I want to do is look at our different fields. This is none, this is edge, this is linear, and this is radial. Well, radial ain't looking too good for me. And linear wasn't looking good, but radial and a little better. Let's see what it looks like at SS10. SS10 definitely ain't it. And yeah, no. So I'm trying to figure out the one that's going to be the less work. Let's try something 0 points. I'm just playing with spacing right now, y'all. And I don't like the spacing in none of that. Yeah, no. Let's see what it looks at 0.015. I like that sorta. That looks good, but it's plain. That looks better. but okay. So we definitely would have to clean this up a bit. So that would be how your template would look, right? Now let's try another word, but this time I'm going to change the font to Ask Why. This is a totally different font. And we're going to make this word be love. So now while these are, you know, thick, chunky fonts, that looks pretty good. But what I'm going to do again is I'm going to go to edit. I'm going to select, not select all. Let me move this off of the mat right quick because I don't need it in our way. Okay. So we're going to go to edit. We're going to select all. Oh, it keeps grabbing it. Hang on, guys. Even when stuff is on it. Actually, let's just delete this. There we go. All right. So now, edit, select all, object, ungroup, and that gives us what we have. Now we're going to group it back. And that's the actual size when you ungroup it. Okay, guys? All right. So this is our word. This is the word we're going to use. I do want this in SA6. I'm almost certain. Okay. Now, this is what it looks like. Wait, first of all, let me give it some color so you guys can see. We'll go back. We'll do it blue this time. Line style, second line style, no fill. And you want to go back to your rhinestone panel. And that's what it looks like as an outline, okay? But I'm going to duplicate our word here. So I'm going to make that as an outline, and that's okay for now. So if we were to put that in there, that's how it would look, and it would cause us major mayhem because it's so tight. And we would have to do work to fix it, okay? Now, this one, no, that looks fairly good. That does. Now, let's see what it looks like at 0.013. That looks even better. Let's see what radial fill looks like. Gives it a little more definition, but you would have to fill in right here. Try to squeeze some in right here and adjust some in the E. So let's go back to the linear fill. And I think Silhouette is thinking, y'all, because I'm clicking and ain't nothing happening. Okay. So we're going to leave it like that. Although I like it like this, but I will have to show y'all how to ungroup the rhinestones, and ungrouping I don't think is at a beginner friendly. Well, yes it is. All right. So let me go back. Let me do this because I need another duplication of this word. Because I want to leave that like that. Because that's the one I'm going to actually use. And I'm going to click here. And I'm going to go to my paint palette. And I'm going to turn it that color. Although those colors don't match. Okay. So if I were to leave that like that, see that you can't even see. What did I leave this as? Let's go back and check. And that's the thing with rhinestone. So it is on SS6. Ah, that's the problem. There we go. This is how you double check yourself. So what we would do, I'm going to go ahead and show you, is we're going to click on the blue rhinestones. Actually, let's do it the easier way. Edit, select by color, by fill, you want to click on the blue, okay? You want to click on the blue. And you then want to go to object, or actually click here and release your rhinestones. I know several ways and I'm just kind of probably all over the place. All right. So our blue, as you can see, has been released because we saw all of the. So this is how you release the rhinestones. And everywhere that you see a blue rhinestone on top of the green rhinestone, you have to remove it because it's overlapping. And when you place rhinestones, you don't want rhinestones overlapping, right? So here we go. And you have to do this for each and every single letter, okay? Each and every single letter. Hopefully it won't be too bad. I'm moving on. Let's see. I'm going to hold my shift key down and I'm going to see if I can get this done a wee bit faster by using the shift key. Whoop. I hope this deletes right. Okay, it did. And as you can see, I missed a few when I was selecting. So that's a whole lot faster than, and as you can see right here, we still have some touching. So you kind of want to adjust these as much as possible by pulling them down as much as possible. And just move each rhinestone that is touching. Here we go. All right, so our L is done. Now what we're going to do is we're going to come over here to our O and we're going to just click all of these around. And like I said, if you miss some, just go back after you hit the delete key and take those out. So far, we're doing good. Oops, wrong one. If you click one by accident that you don't need, then, that you do need, then you just unhighlight it. All right. So far, we're still doing okay. And this is a very beginner friendly template, I think. All right, so here we go. Now we have to do on the inside. So we're going to select all of the blue going around that is overlapping. We need that one. And you just keep going. And right there, delete. And we left one, so we're gonna move that off. Well, actually, we left a couple. Actually, we left a couple. Probably should learn how to count. Okay, so that is looking amazing. So far we are on it. We're doing good. Hold out our shift key. And we're just going to select all of these blue ones that we don't need that is overlapping. Now, if you see me looking crazy, it's generally because I'm trying to see. And this will make your eyes tired. And you want to make sure you even come all around here. And I probably should have chosen a better color. Let's delete those, see where we at. Oh my goodness, it did not delete any that I selected. Why? And you'll have that happen sometime. That's not uncommon. Delete. So let's try this again. Because that just made me mad. All right, and let's see what we have. We left a couple behind. So we are cleaning this up. Oops, sorry for bumping the screen because that could be nerve-wracking. I'm gonna move this one out of the way too and slide that one, these right here, semi over. And you can use the arrow key on your keyboard if your hand is not steady, like mine is not steady. All right, hold on your shift key and select each one of these that you don't want, or that we don't need rather. And we're gonna go ahead and delete those. And as you can see, sometimes you don't catch them all, and that's okay too. That's okay too. I'm just trying to see. I can squeeze one there, and I cannot squeeze one there. Okay. So we're almost done, guys. Hang in there. You can also turn that's like an advanced level, but I will be doing another tutorial for that. So if you want to know how to make rhinestone templates, stick around. Oh no, I'm working on some really advanced ones that's going to take a while. Oh goodness gracious. Okay, so there we go. Did y'all see how I hit the wrong button and took away half of what we needed? Just Y'all didn't see that part of the video, okay? And it is probably best to do these maybe a little at a time, but there is that. All right, so we're going to delete those because we don't need those. So we are almost done. We just have our E to go, okay? Shift key, and then I'm going to show you the other components that you are going to need. I'm going to just go ahead and delete those few. Then I'm going to grab these, this one, delete. And sometimes it just don't want to do what you want it to do. And you just have to work with it. Delete. Still doing good. Now sometimes, you know, until you get good at this, it can take you hours to complete a template, especially the more advanced the templates are, the longer it can take you. All right, I'm gonna click off because that was fixing to be, oh, Jesus. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna do it like that because it's wanting to be a pain in the behind. All right, delete, shift key, and I'm just taking off every so many because this thing is acting up. And I know my computer is pretty much new. But sometimes these programs, they get tired. They get tired, I promise you they do. Joke. But they will close out on you in a heartbeat. All right, let's see what we got. So take out one here, take out one here, take out this one, these. And these I'm just trying to adjust so that they're not touching. So I'm gonna use my shift, my arrow keys for those in a minute. And I'm just using my arrow key. And I'm just kind of putting these where they will go. It's like Tetris. All right. Y'all, I had an order for shirts, and I am so proud of myself because I was having DTF issues, and I know this video is about rhinestones, but hey. Anyway, to make a long story short, I'm glad I got that order finished. They will get those tomorrow. Whew, it was rough. And wherever you see a rhinestone touching, just kind of adjust them. So I know that I'm trying to pull this one down, and then this one down, and this one right here down, and then this one because you just don't want them touching. Might help if I hit the right button too, y'all. All right. That is really, really close. Okay. Now, so I think we should be good there for the most part. Now, this one, we're just going to go ahead and, hold on, delete that part. So now we're going to come back up here. We're going to go to File. We're going to edit, excuse me. Select all. Sorry, edit, deselect all, y'all. I feel. And we're going to click on that blue. We're going to come to Object. And we're going to group it. Okay. And it's thinking. All right. So these should move as 2. Great. Now, what I want to do is I want to come to the Rhinestone panel and I want to take note. Okay. So I know you can't see me, but I'm grabbing a pen and oops. Oh, I don't know where the notepad is at the moment. And let's see. Okay, so I got a sheet of paper and I'm on SS6 because that's what we have highlighted here. And I have 417 of those stones. And then on the blue ones, we have 1127. Now, because I'm using SS6 stones and I have pinks in those colors, I'm going to change these colors for my sanity, okay? That might need to go a little lighter. Okay. So for the total stones in this whole entire project or template, it's going to be 1,544 stones. And if you want to include this, you would need to do this before. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to group it. So actually, let's do it like this. What I do is right now it's ungrouped because they can move freely. So I do it 9.451 by 3.084, and I let that be known that that is the ungrouped size. And then the grouped size, so we're going to come up here to Object because we already have it selected, and we're going to hit Group. Okay. All right. And it happens to be the same size. Sometimes it does change on you. Not always. I see a stone here that is going to touch. I see 2 stones that's going to touch. So let me ungroup this right quick. Object. Actually, let me see something. File. I'm trying something for a second. Select by color. I want to go to this one. And because I was told this works. So I'm going to try it and see if it actually works. Let's see. Let's see, guys, because if this works, I'm going to love it. It does work that way. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to check each letter, and if I see something touching, I'm going to remove it. And it is still thinking. Let's see. Okay, it's still thinking. So as far as I can see, I'll remove that one and move this one over and that one down, and like so. All right, so that's good. I see one touching here. I see one touching here. I see one touching here. One touching here. And there's good there. I mean, if they're touching, you want to move them bad boys over. All right, here. And all right, so that's kind of touching, but you can pull your shirt and get that one in there. This one is touching. And that one's touching. That one, we're good there. And move that up a little bit. And delete those. All right, so now we should be good. So now we're going to go back to edit. We're going to go back to select by color. We're going to select this one, object, and group. Okay. And I'm going to show you something that is going to be imperative. All right. Now this still can move separately because I ungrouped it. So what I'm going to, whoa, hold on. Let me do like so. And let's group both of these. And okay, so that's group. Now, two things I'm going to do. One, I'm going to come up here to object. I'm going to make this a compound path. I'm going to come back and I'm going to change the color back to that. I'm going to go to the line style panel and I'm going to take the red fill out to make sure it's gone. Here, that's already grouped. I'm going to go to object. I'm going to make it a compound path. I'm going to come back here and I'm going to make it that color. And I'm going to go to the line style on it and that. Now, go back to your Rhinestone panel. You want to click here. Okay. And see what your new total amount of stones are. Let's see if it'll show you. Sometimes I can get it to do it and sometimes I can't. Okay, so I did not get it to do it. So now what you want to do is when you write your sum up, you want it to say approximately those amount of stones, okay? And we're going to go dark pink and light pink. And now notice our sizing changed. Our sizing is now 9.553 by 3.186. Okay. All right. So what I want to do. Oh no, I need to ungroup this again. Hold on. Let me go to the advanced rhinestone panel and see something. Does it show me SS6s? It says 6. Enter. Okay. It only gives me a clear stone. Oh no. Nope. Okay. Y'all, let's ungroup this object. Ungroup. And release these rhinestones for a second. And I'm going to show you what we're going to do. Come on, pumpkin. Release rhinestones. Because you want your, if you're going to, you know, eventually branch off into selling templates and stuff, this is the amount of work that you need to put in it. And this is just a basic template. This is not even me, you know, going in adjusting as much as could have been adjusted. See how my L is kind of off? Did it release our rhinestones? No, it did not, because release our rhinestones, please. Okay. So I guess it wants me to go to edit, select by color, by fill, and come back. Y'all, these programs, I'm telling you, are finicky. Oh my Jesus. Okay. Well, it does not want to work. So guess what? There's a will, there's a way. So we're going to group this back. And here's what we're going to do. We're going to go to our shapes tool. And boom. And I'm going to click on this and I'm going to duplicate it. So here is what I want to do, right? Now, you want to go to the line style panel. You want to put none, but you want to go back to the paint palette. And this is going to be your dark pink. And see how I'm changing the colors on it. Ooh, that's too big. This is actually too big too. I don't know that you're going to get it, you know, like the perfect size, because you are you're freehanding it. And then you want to go back to the line style, and then you want to hit none there. Okay. So that's how you get those if you don't save one of the dots that that you normally get. Okay. Here we go. So now I'm going to grab a text box, and I'm just going to find Northfleet Sketch, and I'm going to say 417 dark pink. Okay. Then I'm going to click off. I'm going to go back to my text box, and I'm going to go 1127 light pink. I'm going to click off, and we'll resize all that momentarily. And I'm going to say approximately Then I'm going to click off again. Now, I have a problem with Norfleet Sketch sometimes, y'all. We have a love-hate relationship, okay? And as you can see, yeah. Let me see something really quick. Okay. So Norfleet Sketch is not the font that we're going to use for this. I just thought I'd give it a try because we have a love-hate relationship, so that's not going to work. So you're going to come back to the text box. Let's just do Arial. Yeah, let's just do Arial. 417 dark pink. Don't worry about the color, we'll fix it. 1127 light pink. And again, don't worry about any of this at the moment. All right. And you want to go all right. So this is every single, well, not every single, but this is most of the information that you will need in your template, okay? This is most of the information, come on, that you're going to need for your template. And then you want to just line that up like that. Oh, geez. And again, you just want to like that. Put that there. Put this here. Now I would leave the size that big, okay? And what you're gonna do here, hopefully it's only on that. I'm gonna put that in black. Oh, gotta remember to click on that paint palette first, y'all. I mean, it was nothing wrong with leaving them those colors, but I'm just extra, I guess. And we're gonna go here, black, line style panel, and we're gonna go under here, okay? So that is, I'm gonna shrink this down just a little bit though, if it let me. Just a little bit. And I think that's fairly good. Now, what I would do is group, okay? See how this moves as one, and this moves as one. I'm going to check my, okay, it's a 12 by 12, just want to make sure. And object, group, okay? There we go. I'm going to now click off of here, and I'm going to bring the screen in some. Now, here's what we're going to do. That is how you make a basic beginner-friendly rhinestone template, okay? That's just very, very basic. Now, the reason you want to have at least the designer edition is so that you can access the rhinestone feature. However, I suggest the business feature because you can export it. I don't know if you can export in the designer edition or not. So I'm not going to emphasize on that, but I do know that you can in the business edition, okay? 0.186. And you can name your template, but you always want to put this the size, and yeah, there's that. So I'm putting tags so I know how to find it. And I'm going to change this to an SVG, and I'm going to hit OK. Okay. Now, I'm going to minimize this. I'm going to move this over. I'm going to stop sharing, and I'm going to come back. Now, I hope you guys found this tutorial beneficial for those of you that are or becoming a beginner interested in rhinestones. Hopefully that helped you out. Hopefully it didn't confuse you any. If you found this video of any value, please like the video, share out the video, and please consider subscribing to the channel. Also, leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought about it. Let me know if it's difficult, if you think it's something you're going to try. Just let me know all the things, okay? So if you made it this far, thank you for watching my video to the end. If you watch my video for any length of time, I appreciate that wholeheartedly as well. Until next time, peace. Stay crafty. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye, guys. Bye.